Bedwafo ye mama kwaba ede ba pro media so biem nsema egu apono so a etwegu ewo eye oman Ghana efa 7 December abato ade enemi nsema abribia etwetwe eba no eno na pro media ye penifo nso ayo madwene se omo so mbeko no mo de nsem na ede aba na eba so a eye mo som for president mesomintimi enhwe nsem na saa arakwa na eno ma me de beba mo so monim na mo so mehunu ni ekoso ewo man Ghana ene wiase afana nyina na eye NDC 4 eye NDC efa John Dramani Mahama e mampania ye mampani dada na insambia ora John Dramani Mahama eka no nyansam ketwa eye fifi gote eno so ede ne dia bere abepiso nsambe no mo kaye nsam no yem kompra ene medemoko fifi gote enim ye kotiene no masam ne ba de obianso ebiso wa etoto so efa Captain Smart insensem bi so aba na ne tosomiensa efa baumia aye na dwen se Dr. Baumia wa na dwen se de wia na po insensam ekoso nti wonya opeso resign a free NPP mo nsepen bebre na toto so ne ba de obianso me de beka ho na me de amamo yen kombra.
What is this conversation about? We have been in this country. We have all been in this country. We have seen political campaigns from 2008. We have seen the political campaign of 2012. We've seen the political campaign of 16 and 20. Where is it that NDC introduced free SHS? And if NDC introduced free SHS in 2015, if John Mahama introduced free SHS in 2015, why did the NDC spend money to produce advertisements that free SHS was not possible? What happened? Why did Fifi Kwete say that when they say free SHS, all lie be lie? Why didn't Fifi Kwete say that? What are they talking about free SHS? We have already started it. Why didn't he say that? That, in fact, it irked me a lot because I think Ghanaians have been taken for granted. We are serious people, we are a serious country, we are going to a serious election. Free SHS cannot be for NDC. And today, President Akufo-Addo alluded to it. This is the same Akufo-Addo that you heaped insults on, you heaped a thesis of laughter on, you heaped all sorts of incompetence and arrogance on him on the basis that he was promising free SHS. Akufo-Addo could easily have left the free SHS because it was becoming a problem for him. He used it in 2008, he didn't win. He used it in 2012, he didn't win. He used it in 2016 again, and he insisted that it will happen. And the reason why I'm passionate about it is that it's not only John Mahama and NDC people who thought free SHS was not possible. When Akufo-Addo was introducing free SHS, members of his cabinet thought that, Mr. President, this thing, stop it. They felt so. And they had a basis to feel that. They said, Mr. President, this free SHS, stop it. Akufo-Addo said, what are you talking about? This is my promise to the Ghanaian people, and I will achieve it. Today, we are going into another election, and NDC is able to say that they brought free SHS. Watch John Dramani Mahama in 2016. Let me use that first before I come to today. This was John Mahama in 2016 at the heat of the election. In fact, he had even losing his voice because the election campaign was heated up, and it's going to happen again this year. At the heat of the election campaign, at the pinnacle of the free SHS conversation in 2016, this is what the president said. At that time, he was President John Dramani Mahama. This is what he said.
Saying that Ghana must not introduce free SHS on the whimsical promise of a desperate politician. Many mistakes have been made by countries in Africa already with free SHS.
Ghana must not. This is 2016, 1-6, at the heat of the campaign. Ghana must not introduce free SHS on the whimsical promise of a desperate politician. Who is that desperate politician? Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is what he was referring to. Many African countries have made mistakes with this. I mean, are they taking us for some... What are they taking us for? You told us this in 2016. On the heat of the campaign, at the pinnacle of the free SHS conversation. Ghana must not implement free SHS on the whimsical promise of a desperate politician. The politician who is desperate. Now you claim that you brought it. Please, journalists, Ghanaians, let's get serious. Otherwise, are we allowing politicians to just take us for any ride? The desperate politician who has now been successful with free SHS and has won 2 terms on the back of the Ghanaian voter, you are now telling us that the free SHS that you said that as president, that Ghana will not implement it on the desperate promise on the whimsical promise of a desperate politician, you now own it. I mean, how and why? How? I mean, the communication people, you heard this and you were smiling, and no media house is asking any questions. It's okay, it's fine, it's all right, it's okay, John Mahama has spoken, it's okay, let's move on. You can do this in America. I'm going to show you a tape of Donald Trump in his campaign in 2024, and you understand what I'm saying. Throughout this press conference, John Dramani Mahama made only 15% reference to his tenure as president. Is it, that's what Akufo-Addo was saying today. That why? Is it that we don't know President Mahama? Why is he being packaged as if he's a new person? You think that Ghanaians, I don't know how, I'm not sure how they see Ghanaians. I don't understand it. You told us in 2016 that this policy will not, those were your words, be implemented on the whimsical promise of a desperate politician, that many African countries had made mistakes doing free SHS. 2016. Then you come in 2024 to tell us that, oh, I implemented free SHS. I started it. Hey, why? What wrong have we done? Show the press conference. Free SHS. Show it. John Mahama on free SHS.
In 2015, I launched progressive free SHS. That's what the Constitution says. The only difference between us and MPP is the approach. We thought that we should put the infrastructure in place and we should do the necessary preparation to absorb the free SHS. And so we started with day students. We made it free for day students. And in the second year, we absorbed 120,000 students on the free SHS. Nanado himself lauded me. It's there in the media. Just, if I had my phone here, I would Google it. He said, Nanado lauds Mahama's free SHS. It's there. UNESCO, congratulated us for launching the free SHS. How can a person who launched free SHS be against free SHS? And so it's a political gimmick that is played by our opponents. Free SHS has come to stay. And nobody can roll it back. All we're saying is, let's improve the implementation. Let's take away the bottlenecks. Let's work to abolish the fast track. Let's be able to feed the children better by decentralizing the school feeding, the free SHS school feeding program. So those are all the kinds of initiatives we're thinking about. But we can only take that decision if we come together as stakeholders and discuss freely the challenges that it faces. Today, there is not the environment for a free discussion of free SHS. Ask any teacher or headmaster. If they make comments adverse to the conditions and implementation of free SHS, they are either sacked or they are transferred to Siberia. And so we must change that. We must free them to be able to come up and talk about it and discuss free SHS and how we can improve it. My commitment is to improve it. And so that political gimmick, if he comes, he will cancel free SHS. And I've seen some Osofutu going around and repeating the same thing. I don't know if he's, I don't know who he is, but he's also gone around repeating that same tired, hackneyed, political propaganda. I am committed to free SHS. I was the one who launched free SHS in this country, and free SHS has come to stay.
Thank you very much. I'm a Muslim, you can clap at that.